Blessed evening, brothers and sisters. Thank you for joining this wonderful platform. This is the platform all about you. It is the platform which is talking about how to empower ourselves in a very simplified way and live a very powerful the life which we always wanted to. Many of us in a day to day go through a lot of challenges. It's not even challenge we realize. It is like it's been told like that. It has been like this. And essentially what we are talking is how can I relook at, reflect upon myself and the life I am living and what can I do about it? One of the important thing which we found is that people have a very prolonged limiting beliefs or the told belief and they just continue their life like that. So this platform from my life, my voice is all about talking each and every day, different topics and different techniques along with what are those limiting beliefs or those conditions which is affecting you from living a wonderful life we all are gifted with. Okay, without much of ado, today we are talking about the continuity of last week, that is all about how a certain emotional imbalance, if exposed on a prolonged level, is affecting and impacting seriously. October being a month of breast cancer, you all guessed it right. We are going to talk about various emotional imbalances which affect. You would hear this from your doctors, and here we are joining hands with our medical professional friends and using a very simple and I would say a forgotten technique or well underplayed technique using which we are working together with the medical profession and supporting to live a quality life. What is that? Handwriting. That's right. Handwriting has such a profound impact on our emotional balance. You may be thinking, what is big deal about handwriting? Just a refresh of what we are talking about, the science behind the handwriting, which is the technical term is graphology, is your brain controls the handwriting, right? Every movement is all controlled by our brain. The handwriting reflects upon what we are truly thinking in our brain. Now, we, by analyzing the handwriting, can understand what are our thinking, what are our fears, and importantly, what are those exposed environment which is affecting our emotional balance. Now, that we know that these are our impactful healthy conditions we are living with, what is that we can do about it? In the using the same technique, we could reverse it. So, brothers and sisters, we are talking about just lifting, shifting one little aspects in our handwriting. We are sending consciously a scientifically proven way of neuroplastics, which would emotionally create a positive behavioral balances. How? As you write certain neuroplastics, which is proven by the medical world that it creates a positive behavior by releasing certain type of chemicals. Without going much into the details of that medical aspect of it, let's come to the topic of what are those elements which are we are exposed to generally. We all know there are three important emotions we go through every now and then. That is stress and anxiety and depression or resentment. This is another one important one we go through. So let's take about stress. There are three types of stress which we all go through invariably in the current environment. One is every time, once in a while, we get stressed about few economical or few social conditions. Suddenly, you have planned something. Suddenly, some of your close relatives or friends came. You need to change the plan. It may not be a desirable result for you. So there is some element of stress comes into your mind if you feel equally that plan is important to you. So essentially, in such condition, what is happening? There is an element of plan versus you need to replan, which creates a stress. It's once in a while that, but you will forget it. If you repeatedly get such plan versus not happening and sudden changes happening, it means you are repeatedly going through the same set of emotion, which is a repeated exposures type of stress. That is level 2. Level 3 is you continuously exposed all the time. You plan something, but it never happens. So you and your brain knows that it is going to be repeated failure of your planning. That becomes what we call as a chronic stress. There are lots and lots of studies. Now, why are we talking about it? Do you know breast cancer being October month? We are all celebrating, creating awareness, and encouraging the patients and the people. Breast cancer, if you have a very high stress environment exposure, you are one among the potential person to get breast cancer. And the important news, which I'm sure most of the brothers and sisters are aware, is that it's not only the family heritage or genetics, but the highly exposed environment of continuous stress can create breast cancer. That's a very recent study done in the oncological report. So compared to less stressed environment people, the high stressed environment people are exposed to more and more breast cancer. Earlier, we used to celebrate or create awareness only for women, but as you know, the percentage of men are also increasingly as the days pass by. So, all brothers and sisters, join us, understand more importantly how to prevent it with a very simple mechanism like take a pen and paper every single day, write at least for just 15 minutes, which is less than 1% of your day, and have the possibility of shielding yourself by having a joyful state at your brain level, which can create a positive emotional balance. With that, let me take a goodbye for day. My name is Vijayalakshmi Ramachandran. I am part of My Life, My Voice platform. Here we are with you, going to empower, going to release people from living in a conditioned environment to an abundance environment and enjoy the life what is gifted to all of us. With that, I'm signing off today. See you tomorrow. In case you have any questions, any challenging situations, our contact details are in the chat box. Please do connect with us. We are happy to support you. With that, I'm signing off. See you tomorrow.